importing goods subject to food contact materials, compliance, bonds and more. Welcome back to our channel. Are you familiar with the process for importing goods subject to food contact materials regulations? In this video, we will take a deep dive into this topic and provide you with all the information you need to know. So, let's get started. Importing goods that fall under food contact materials regulations can be a complex process. These regulations are in place to ensure that materials in contact with food are safe and do not pose any health risks. As a customs broker, it is crucial to understand the requirements and navigate the import process smoothly. The first step in importing goods subject to food contact materials regulations is to determine the applicable regulations for your specific product. These regulations can vary from country to country and may include requirements for labeling, testing, and documentation. Once you have identified the regulations, the next step is to ensure compliance with them. This involves working closely with the manufacturer or supplier to obtain the necessary documentation, such as test reports, certification, and product specifications. This information will be required when filing the necessary customs documentation. As a customs broker, one of the key aspects of the import process is securing a customs bond. A customs bond is a type of insurance that guarantees payment of any duties, taxes, or penalties that may arise during the import process. It provides financial security to both the importer and the government. The customs bond is a requirement by the customs authority to ensure that the importer will comply with all applicable laws and regulations. It is important to note that the specific bond requirements can vary depending on the country in which you are importing. It is crucial to work with a knowledgeable customs broker who can guide you through this process and help you obtain the necessary bond. When importing goods subject to food contact materials regulations, it is also important to consider the Importer Security Filing (ISF) requirement. The ISF is a mandatory electronic filing that must be submitted to the customs authorities before the shipment leaves the foreign port. It includes information on the cargo, such as the shipper, consignee, and commodity description. The ISF helps the customs authorities assess the security risk of a shipment before it arrives in the country. It is essential to ensure accurate and timely filing to avoid delays or penalties. Working with a customs broker who understands the ISF requirements and can assist you with the filing process is crucial in this regard. International trade plays a vital role in the importation of goods subject to food contact materials regulations. It is important to have a comprehensive understanding of the trade agreements and policies between the countries involved. For example, some countries may have preferential trade agreements that provide reduced or waived duties for certain products. Understanding these agreements can help streamline the import process and reduce costs. In conclusion, importing goods subject to food contact materials regulations requires careful planning and understanding of the process. Working with a knowledgeable customs broker is essential to ensure compliance with regulations, secure a customs bond, submit the importer security filing, and navigate international trade agreements. We hope this video has provided you with valuable insights into this topic. Thank you for watching. Take note of disclaimer notifications below, and be sure to stay tuned for our upcoming videos on various topics related to customs brokerage and international trade.